Because what's happening is, every time you have sex, your brain releases a chemical called oxytocin. And what this is, it's a bonding chemical. It's the same chemical that's released during childbirth. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a man's seed. And you're probably thinking, hang on a minute Josh, that's disgusting. I don't want to hear about a man's seed, but hear me out, because a man's seed is valuable. So stick around because I need that watch time. So the problem is, when you're a man that sleeps around, goes from woman to woman, and you don't establish a meaningful connection, you are devaluing yourself by doing that. Because you are, in effect, increasing supply, you're making yourself so available, and at the same time, you're tainting yourself because you're giving it up too easy. You're decreasing your sexual market value when you sleep with lots of different women. Sadist women that want relationships, that genuinely do want to have something meaningful, they are going to look at these types of men and be somewhat unattracted. In the same way that you look at a woman who has slept with a lot of men, you lose respect for her because she's devalued herself. She's no longer pure, she's no longer something to be desired, she's no longer something that's valuable, that's hard to get, and you don't want it because other men have been in there. Not just other men, but a lot of other men. A man's seed is literally the counterpart to life itself. It is 50% of a DNA. You need a man's seed to reproduce, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. When you have sex with a woman, you bond yourself to that woman that you're sleeping with, because what's happening is, every time you have sex, your brain releases a chemical called oxytocin. And what this is, it's a bonding chemical. It's the same chemical that's released during childbirth. That is the chemical that's released that bonds her to that baby, and that's a strong bond. So understand, when you sleep with all these different women, and if they're not the right woman for you, if they're a toxic woman, and you're bonding yourself to those people, that is going to mess your life up. You're going to get attached, you're going to get heartbroken. It's not good, it's not what you want, so stay away from that kind of thing. The fact that having sex with a woman bonds two people together, it just implies that we are designed to be in monogamous relationships, that we're not meant to be sleeping around, we're not meant to be promiscuous. I know a lot of guys might be watching this video now and thinking, who's this guy, what is he on about, why is he saying that? There's nothing wrong with sleeping with different women. If I want to do that, why shouldn't I? Well yeah, sure, if you want to do that, you do that. Let's say you're growing up, you got your mother and father in the same house. Would you respect your father if he was married to your mother, but he was sleeping around with lots of different women every single week, and he was expecting his wife to be okay with that? How would you feel if your father got one of them women pregnant and you ended up having a brother or a sister? That's going to mess up your family. That's going to cause a massive rift in your father's marriage, in your family. It's going to tear the family apart. It's going to destabilise you as a child growing up. It's not going to be a very secure environment to grow up in. There's going to be a lot of tension, a lot of hostility. And finally, when you retain your seed, when you are on semen retention, NoFap, it is literally linked to a better life. Now, I'm currently on day 6 of NoFap. Kinda sounds a bit cringe to admit that, and already I've noticed that life is just so much better. I'm much more calm, I'm much less anxious, I'm much more alert, much more aware. It seems that women are much more pleased to see me, they want to interact with me more. It's like they seem to like me more, they want to get closer, they want to be warmer, they have better body language. I think when you retain your seed, you have a certain power within yourself. You're retaining that energy that you were spending having sex or masturbating. That energy is not being spent anymore, and you've got that energy now, and it's being put to other places. And another interesting thing as well is, it's said that when you are on semen retention, you are increasing your testosterone, and because you have increased testosterone, your body will release pheromones, and that's going to attract women to you. It's a win-win. Don't just sleep with any old woman. Sleep with a woman that you do have a deeper connection with. Don't waste your semen on pointless women, on meaningless sex. It's not good for you. That's all I'm going to say about that. So you're the kind of person that's into self-improvement. Do you want to get better with women? Do you want to get better with your finances, fitness? Make sure you subscribe.